He's currently on the top of the pile. He has got the #1 spot, but unless he manages to beat Bonchan in that grand finals twice, no less, he's going to lose that #1 spot because Bonchan will move onto the top of the pile.
Well, he's got a worthy adversary in Moke. Like we said, this is his first top 8 of the year. And I mean, it's nothing shy of amazing. His performance so far, very efficient, very clinical, and he's been working hard. A different style of Rashid from what we're used to seeing on the CPT circuit. But again, anyone in these top 8s, and Punk's there as well, you're probably going to encounter him, and you're going to have to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, exactly. We're looking forward to this one. Of course, all these matches are 3 out of 5. NL awaits in losers finals as well after a very tight set against Bonchan's Sagat. He brought his Sagat out for that Akuma matchup, but we're going to get into this one right here now.
So yeah, if you are just joining us, Sako and Takeuchi are no longer in the tournament. They have left, and they've acquired 130 points, which are actually good for their tallies overall. So that was good stuff for those gentlemen. Commiserations indeed. But now the handshake has happened. It will be Karin against Rashid. Moke going up against Punk. Let's see.
Okay, already going to be rocketing up the CPT leaderboards. He was the lowest ranked player in this top 8 at 58th. Of course, he has been focusing on Dragon Ball, but he has now come back into the fold of the one true game and is focusing his considerable efforts on Street Fighter 5, and it's looking like it's paying off so far, but he's going to go up against the Alpha to stay in this tournament. Losers semi-final here from Celtic Throwdown. It's going to be Moke Rashid against Punk's Karin, and I can tell you that Punk is very comfortable in this matchup.
Of course, we saw him exhibit like his matchup knowledge to us earlier against John Takeuchi, but like we said, we emphasize the point. Slightly different style. It might be something Punk is more comfortable with. We don't know, but he already finds himself trapped in the corner here. Moke dealing with this pressure, gets grabbed, and a raw jump out there. Surprise jump out. Wasn't expecting that, Punk, but he'll keep that in mind. Tap that in the memory banks. And there's a counter hit, and again, not sure what happened there. He got the counter hit, but didn't convert properly.
Punk's backing off, not overextending. He doesn't need to. Okay, waiting for his opportunity.
And
there he gets it. The roundhouse activation.
Trust me, there's so many good situations.
Stays in front. Oh, that was horrendous.
Guessed correctly.
Correctly, yeah.
Gets that crouching fierce, but he's only got one more usage of the V-Trigger 2 here. Well, how's he going to spend it? Gets that conversion. Lovely stuff here. From and a counter hit. Oh, he could have got more damage. I think he could have got more damage there. Oh, just keeping it simple. The jump, he tried to go for the airborne Eagles bite.
Yeah.
And look, Punk literally...
He's too calm under pressure, man.
He had a huge sigh of relief there. That could have been anything, but to be aware that the airborne Eagles bite might have come and to jab, that must have been on definite reaction there. Jab confirmed. Caught him whipping buttons there, Moke, and the stun's racking up for his troubles.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by his medium punch confirmation. We're used to his low forward confirmation, but the medium punch confirmation percentage is super high today.
It's just as deadly, man. There's a re-reversal. Just trying to get it to expend that V-meter, give him a little bit more breathing room.
Looking for a button, never came.
There's the 3 crouching shorts, chained. They're just slowly trying to reduce the deficit here between Punk and Moke's life lead. He's got critical art, just about ready. And there it is, lovely stuff. Okay.
Nothing more. Wow, an instant dive kick.
Yeah,
and another reversal hits from Punk.
First one of the set.
It's actually the second he hit one over.
Oh, you did. Sorry, my apologies.
So he's got a good read on
the reversal.
when Moke wants to.
Damn, he's racked up 120 grey health. Oh, and he got the conversion as well. He might be dead. No, he didn't have the other meter for it.
Oh, doesn't matter. He walks back, gets the medium kick.
That's a big deal because
the first game.
So great damage in situations like that is really scary. For the double succession on the V reversals, you rack up about 100 to 120 grade damage, and then all you focus on is landing a straight hit. Thankfully for Punk, he was able to get that jab conversion, get really big damage, but he couldn't close it out there earlier than anticipated. Because
Karin's V reversal is really damn good.
Yeah,
really damn good, especially offensively when she keeps you in the corner. She gets Oki off of that. It's a legit strategy, and you will see Punk. Definitely, both of these characters actually, they don't rely on activating to win rounds. They don't need to. Karin relies on hitting you with 2 bars of EX, and she'll probably win the round.
It's a very potent and grounded tool set from Karin, which again...
And Rashid just has an expansive tool set.
Yeah.
One of which is a V-trigger, but he doesn't have to rely on it.
Again, V-triggers from both ends just help accentuate their strengths.
The big difference, though, of course, is the V-reversal
yes.
of Rashid.
Oh, the difference?
Somewhat less privileged.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to use it because his other options he has on defense are just even better than the V-reversal.
He's got really good corner escape options as well, especially with the V-trigger 2. But he's gone back to V-trigger 1, which is very interesting.
I think he just prefers it overall, I suppose.
Yeah, you have to stop and just respect it. Oh, that buffered stand fierce, get confirm. So many confirmable single confirm buttons.
Yeah, and he's throwing out the stand meeting kick again, just like he did against Infectious, just in case that Punk was going to try and go for that throw.
Yeah, that interrupting throw.
Yeah. All right, a raw jump out again. He's done that multiple times now, and it's worked out. Really catching Punk off guard here. And it gives him the positional advantage. Walk up throw.
Yeah. He used the cover of that double crouch short to be able to walk up behind that and get that throw. Now he's just swinging that crouch fierce out.
Do you know what? I love his patience on defense, Punk, to just not crack and go for that whiff throw there. Really snuffing that out, and that could have been a better punish, but he wasn't quick enough. He walks back.
He's looking for something to come out. In the end, he didn't, and he was frozen in the spot. The overhead got the job done.
They waited for a good 2 seconds there, ladies and gents. So, you know, the fact that he was still able to affirm that overhead.
Punk's so good at identifying that really quickly. All the best players are.
Can't hit confirm with that standing light kick there from Punk.
You saw him really do that against Takeuchi as well.
Yeah.
When he feels like you're scared to walk or move at all.
Getting a little bit predictable here with the regular jump-ins here, Moke. He has been switching it up between the buttons, but the fact that he has to resort to that, I can see the frustration in his gameplay.
Eating 3 whirlwind shots in a row, but he will not be put off.
And there it is, the stand medium punch confirmed. He's been a mixer back to the mid-screen. The grab. I like that. I like the choice of button there from Punk with the crouch and medium kick, just in case. He is slowly walking forward, advancing. Trying to keep up, maintain that offense. Blocks the V-reversal. He got low forward. He ran into a button there. Thankfully, he didn't get crush counted.
Any touch will be enough.
Oh, as we say that. Okay.
Got Punk
this round out.
And that's still the case.
Oh, the spacing didn't press the button. Try and whiff punish that stand hard kick from Karin.
And unlike John Takeuchi, Moke is not teching these throws. He is not mashing that throw tech button. Punk is walking backwards and forwards.
He's playing at a relatively similar distance to what John Takeuchi was at. Close range, and he tried the Season 1 special.
50% stun off that.
Can't be doing that, man. The alpha's ready. There's that back throw, closing it out, and that's going to be game 2.
CA if he even needs it. Could have done it with the 2 bars, but we get to watch this. The final attack. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Deary me.
Miss Kanzuki.
Woe is me.
Ojo-sama. I cannot see anything. Oh, there we go.
So it's 2-0 to Punk right now, and again, because he tried to be sneaky, because he tried to quote-unquote steal a turn there, that led to his downfall. That was an invitation for disaster. Logan is in a bad spot. Do you think he can come back?
Is he going to 6-0 the Rashid?
Is he going to 6-0 the Rashid?
I think he's going to 6-0 the Rashid.
Put that on the headlines in Event Hubs tomorrow morning.
Right. But he is a master at these matchups, and that's what you're seeing at this level. You're seeing, you know, players like Punk who have refined these matchups to such a high level. Players like Bonchan, you saw how well he was playing the matchup. Wow, he lets it fly, and he really had to. The stun was on the table. He's fighting for his life.
Again, he's at a huge deficit here, Moke. He just needs to maintain this corner. Gets the standing meeting kick. And he tried to backdash there, I believe, Punk, but still in the corner.
Yeah, gets caught. There's a heavy mixer. Backs off. Delay.
Lovely V-reversal. Don't want to deal with it entirely. And again, Moke with the head tilt, the infamous fighting game head tilt.
And this is looking like mission impossible.
This is insanely one-sided right now. I don't know if he has the mental capacity to bring this back, but if he does, that will be a miracle here. Low forward, no confirm. Very uncharacteristic there of Punk. We'll catch him off guard. Blocks out the Resentha, and he's going to go for the upscale damage. Yeah.
So he gets the Resentha again.
Yeah, he's going to do it again.
He didn't want to take the mix-up. And look, he's 2-0 up at set point. He can afford to let those reversals fly. He refused to take the mix-up.
Yeah. Splurge that cash for the round, my friend. Moke,
You're getting
still
no
got fighting
data.
chance.
You're getting 0 data out of me. I'm going to go down swinging, and that's a very smart thing to do.
Well, that's the mentality. If you block one reversal, go for your punish, but you have to keep in mind if they got another meter in store, they might go for it again.
Yeah, and he's not showing you anything in terms of his defensive habits there.
Yeah.
He's just saying, look, it's a 50-50 for stun. It's going to be throw a button. I'm just going to DP, and I'm going to make you delay.
All right. Backs off here. Hasn't got V-Trigger 1 quite yet, but activates V-Trigger 1 herself, Karin. Slowly backing off, and he's doing that, you know, the kind of crouch block, micro walk back, the thing that Bonchan was talking about.
Nice reaction to the whirlwind shot. But Moke backs off.
No more V-Trigger 1.
Air to
Jumping
air.
hard kick. That could have worked
air
out.
reset him. That's unfortunate.
Oh, he's got to be really careful here, Moke. Next hit will probably win it for either player. Let's see what happens. There it is. Going to go into the CA.
One game saved. It's not going to be a 6-0 sweep of these Rashids.
Having a sip of that water. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. It gets very dry out there in the desert.
Everybody needs that water. Shouts to Yopes. But yeah, man, that was a little bit more clinical. Took less risks. And he was kind of just, he was punishing properly, punishing accordingly. And then,
it was 3-1 to Takuchi, so I've been talking out of my rectum.
So yeah, he had a little bit more of a tentative, a safer approach. And again, it kind of worked out. But like you said, Punk was already on match point, so he could take a few more risks. Kind of put some false sense of security in Moke's mind, but this is not going to be good. But again, he tried to jump out, locks him in the corner, and the shimmy. Walk back there with a standing hard punch. Again,
another set point for Punk, looking to close it out and continue his advance. He's got Bonchan in his sights in that grand final. He's got to make his way past Moke, though, who is fighting for his life. NL waits in losers final as well.
Starting to utilize that light spin and mix in the neutral a little bit more there. Get that chip, a little bit of screen positioning. Just help him, give him an extra tool you can use. There's that crouching short. Again, it's just like the whiff punishing department. It's just Karin is just miles better than Rashid, so he's very scary as to what buttons to use. Just doesn't get a big reward in the neutral. There's a meteor roaching. Goes the raw whirlwind. I like that side swap there. Got so much real estate to work with. Gets that conversion to eagle spike again.
Yeah, and his offensive pressure is really good. Moke closes it out with a stun. He's not getting put off as well. He's swinging out that crouch fierce, swinging out that stand fierce. You're not really seeing him use light mixer in neutral. It's mainly the fierce buttons. And that's definitely going to deter Punk from just leaving buttons out there.
Yeah. Obviously,
especially with the priority system. That medium punches can't be buffered. That medium kick, even that great range on that medium kick, there's a threat there of getting clipped by that fierce. So
kind of hit with a forward medium punch there. He didn't go commit to a cancel. He would have got something big from that, I suppose. There's one grab. Very good position here. Conducive, in actual fact, for Moke. We've been in the corner of this side of the screen for quite some time, actually, so. Ooh, there's a crush counter, crouching hard punch. And there's the optimal ender into Samoki. Boy, goes to the side swap. How many grabs are you going to take, young man? Jumps out.
None. Straight out there.
Back dashes. Ready and waiting, the back throw. Remember,
he's
looking to close it out, and he does! And he got hit with the tip of the Gurenken into the CA, and that's it.
Shades of the match there against Mr. Crimson, where the Wreckers took it into the CA, and he was ready.
And again, you know what? Good awareness there from Punk in that very clutch moment, because there's quite a few Karin players where they would have gone for the Gurenken, they would have backdashed, they would have committed to the backdash because they were unsure.
Because they're not.
Yeah, and then Punk, he literally saw the first hit, and he said, oh, it hit. Right, final palm, and then into the CA. So good stuff there, and he gets